Hey Cancer, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shay, and here on the Sunshyne channel we like to do tarot videos and soul care videos to help us navigate this thing we call life and shine a little light. Today's video is going to be your monthly tarot scope for the month of May. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and hop right in. I'm super excited for y'all because probably the last few months of your reading hasn't been terrible. It's just your readings have been a little on the sad or like reflective side, but this month is lit. I'm so excited. Congratulations. But let me stop hyping y'all up. Let me get into the reading first. So I feel like some of you were going through a period of kind of figuring out who you are and what your place in the world is, how you wanted to behave. Maybe you were, kind of in between being almost immature and kind of just like drinking and partying and have a good time. I feel like you just weren't living up to your full quote unquote potential because you were so distracted by life's pleasures. But I'm feeling like you're having a change of heart and you're starting to go back to, according to the Outcast card, the right path. Like you're starting to get back onto things that build you up, make room for you, create room for you, like things that are more positive. Honestly, Cancer, I'm just feeling this need to say that you're moving on. So whether you're moving on from other people or moving on from like a relationship or moving on from a way of being that you were before, maybe you're moving on from like negative self-talk to positive self-talk, maybe you're moving on to jobs, you're going through a transition. And this reading to me states that that's the exact move that you're supposed to make. You have Oshumare, and look at that with that rainbow and that money and that beautiful snake there. And then you have a message from Earth, which you see him with all of his gold, honey, his money, his growth. He's happy. He's feeling good. It's nice outside. It's light outside, okay? So I feel like you guys are going to have an awesome month as far as money goes. Either you are going to get a new source of income. Maybe you're changing your job and you're getting more income from that job. Maybe you're starting on something that brings in some money or something that you're passionate about. And I also feel like you're going to be rewarded for your skill. So maybe you've learned a new skill. Maybe you have decided to take up some sort of like new passion project. Like I don't know, like I feel like you're going to be rewarded for being you or for something that you've learned or developed in. Think of it like a video game, how like every level that you reach, every problem that you solve, every enemy that you defeat, you kind of get rewarded by going to the next level, so you might get a small reward, maybe a coin or two, or you might get a big reward where you get like a new something or the other to help you with the next level. Basically, that's what I feel like the universe is doing for you, Cancer. I feel like whatever you're moving on from, the universe is going to be rewarding you for it. So I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know if that resonates for anybody, but that's why you're going to be seeing these positive changes. And then overall, maybe you've just been doing the work so well that like you've kind of manifested this positivity to come into your life. I also see the 6 of air, and then Oshumare also talks about a short trip or like traveling. So obviously travel is kind of non-existent right now, but some of you may be traveling. Maybe you're taking a car ride, maybe you're going to another person's home to spend more stay-at-home time with them, or maybe you are again just moving on from something. I feel like you're moving on from a mind state, like I stated earlier. Like I'm just sensing this transition and going to a new place or going to things that benefit you and things that you're after, if that makes any sense. And it's all positive. Maybe you're doing some renovations. Like I feel like there's just this transition where you're trying to change and it's for the better and it's actually going to come out great. So you may actually have a really good month, Cancer. Like even if it may not feel like it at the beginning, I'm more so sensing that leaving April into May is where you're kind of having your darkness, and then it starts to lighten up throughout May. And then I also see the fire or an earth element in your reading. So you may be spending a lot of time with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a lot of time with the earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But with these two cards together, I feel like you are putting your passion and your hard work and determination, your fire and your initiation towards something. And I feel like this just reinforced it. And again, with a message from Earth, there was this kind of message of being good with things that involve the earth. So I don't know if some of you are into like farming or agriculture, or if you are even a gardener. I don't know, maybe that's only for a few of you, but I thought I would mention it. So let's go ahead with your clarifying. And I mean, it's pretty much the same. I do see the devil here, but I see the devil in reverse. For me, that signifies coming out of temptation and danger in like the material world, just the way with the outcast in that transition. Like I sense that something happened and it wasn't good and it wasn't positive for you, but it also kind of catapulted you into the next phase of your life and what it is that you want to change and do. So you may be having, this may still be lingering. This devil still may be lingering. These negative thoughts, these bad thoughts may be lingering, especially when I see the Two of Swords paired with it, the inability to make a decision, or being blind to a situation, or, being too much in your thoughts and not being able to make a decision, being too defensive, not wanting to, to open up. You discovered that you were blind to something. Like you discovered that you were not moving a certain way, or someone wasn't moving a certain way, or something horrible that happened. And I'm so sorry if it was something like horrible, like a death or anything like that. But I sense that thing made you open your eyes in a way. Yeah, and there's also the Five of Cups too, and being sad about a loss. So again, maybe you lost someone. It's okay to mourn that. It's okay to feel sad or sorry about something. But remember, you can always change your situation. You can always change your circumstances. Like, don't live there, Cancer. And then also you got the Fool, new beginnings. And Outcast is also the Fool in a different deck. Like if you see the body positions are the same, they're both kind of like carelessly going over a cliff. You're ready to transition. You're ready to go on to something new. You're kind of ready to jump off the cliff. You're ready to jump off the cliff and change is what I'm seeing. Like, and you just have complete trust and faith in whatever is going to happen, or you just have trust and faith in yourself. Like you're kind of blindly jumping, and maybe that's where this blindness is coming from as well with the Two of Swords. So let's go ahead into your advice cards. So we got moonlighting and we got employment change. So again, some of y'all are working on something new, working on your passion project. Some of you may just be transitioning as far as employment goes, especially with everything going on. This is the perfect time to change around to a degree, because you have the perfect excuse. If you've wanted to leave, or if you wanted to start something new, or if you wanted to take on two jobs, like this is the perfect time, because no one's going to essentially argue with you about it. And same with working on your passion project. Like you have the time. Most of us do it, at least anyway. Like you're in the home, so you can always kind of multitask, or you can do it right after you get off of work if you're working from home, because you've been in bed all day or at the couch all day. You can make it work, okay? Make sure you're recording your dreams down, writing them down when you have them, especially if they're like weird, because I know me personally, I've been having some weird dreams, bro. When I write them down, they're kind of reflecting back to what's happening to me or happening in my subconscious, so that I can bring it forward and actually do something about it. So I know a lot of people like to dismiss the dreams, but a lot of the times it's kind of giving you insight to what you would normally ignore, or messages that the divine is trying to send to you. So make sure you're writing those down. So again, if you came up with the idea to do something, to start something, to change, to transition, focus on that. Stick with that. Don't let nothing throw you off, especially if you're going through something crazy. Like this is the perfect time to kind of, I don't want to say drown yourself in your work or drown yourself in your purpose, but it gives you something to work towards, so that you don't only focus on the pain. And it is safe for you to receive. Be appreciative of what you have. Allow yourself to receive. Allow good things to happen for you, especially if you are getting this influx of like money and like, people rewarding you and acknowledging you. Like, don't always be like, oh, that's just by chance. No, it's not by chance. This is for you. Open your arms and to receive, and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Yes, when you're blessed, we bless, period. Okay. Clearing debts as well. So some of you may have made the commitment to clear your debts. Like maybe this is what this extra job is about, or this new money is about. Even emotional debts. Like I feel like some of you may be holding on to something emotionally. So good things might be happening, but you're just kind of like closed fist on this problem. It's like you're turning your back on your own abundance, if that makes any sense, is what I'm sensing. Turning your back on your own abundance, closing your eyes to your own abundance. So be careful of that, Cancer. Clear those emotional debts. If you gotta cry, cry. You deserve it. Like, let your abundance in, Cancer. I'm so excited for y'all, for real. I'm so excited. Okay, but that is all I have for you today. If you resonated with this video, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.